Yes, sir.
Topic number 3 this week. Let's get hypothetical, Lauren.
Okay.
So, AJ Lee, triumphant return tonight. Okay? Was amazing. We're excited, aren't we?
I was like holding on to your leg.
Sure.
And then I was like holding our daughter's hand because I was like,
Sure.
she's coming out yet? She's coming out. I'm so excited.
So let me present you a hypothetical then.
Okay.
And this is one that I know it was designed to make you think a little bit here. All right? So AJ Lee made a return to WWE, and let's just for argument's sake, let's say we get her for 3 premium live events, okay? Let's say that's what it is, and then she goes away and she's gone again. If given the option right now, would you rather have AJ Lee for 3 appearances, or would you prefer to have Britt Baker in WWE for the entirety of the rest of her career?
For the rest of her career?
Yeah, whatever that is. So that means it could be 4, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 10 years with Britt Baker. Or would you rather have the 3 off appearances from AJ Lee?
So for me, it's like a numbers game, right? Like, do I want 3 of something or do I want a lot of something? Like, do I want 3 scoops of ice cream or do I just want ice cream whenever I want it?
Sure.
Like, I personally would want ice cream whenever I wanted. So, like, I got to see AJ Lee tonight.
No, but this doesn't happen.
What do you mean?
So if you get Britt Baker, this moment that happened tonight never happened.
Oh.
So let's say the option was to remove AJ Lee from story.
Okay.
And Britt Baker is surprise CM Punk partner.
Oh, she joins him instead?
Let's say. And then after that,
no.
Lives out the entirety of her career.
No. I can't do it.
You can't do it?
I can't do it. No. I'm changing my mind if that means that AJ Lee can't be there, because then, like, the wife side of me is like, no, I'm going to go stand up for my man type of thing. And then plus it was so cool to, like, see them be together.
Sure.
Because then it, like, you know how I like to, like, introduce, like, the non-wrestling side into the wrestling side, and when the worlds combine, I'm like, oh, super nerd about that. So, yes, I'll take AJ Lee. So I'd be okay with Britt Baker not being there because I can't miss what I don't have.
Sure.
So
here's the way I kind of view it right now. Is it's easy right now.
If that made any sense.
It's easy. No, it did. It made sense. Coming out of the moment we just had, it's so easy to go AJ Lee, right?
Yeah.
And we get her for 3 events, and we assume they're all going to be great. But Wavy D brought something up tonight.
Okay.
And it was very interesting.
Okay.
What if it's not good? What if she comes back and she's not good? What if time has played a trick and AJ Lee is not what we remember? And all of a sudden, AJ Lee, and I'm not saying it's going to happen because I'm on the side. I made the point that she's still very young, and I think she's in phenomenal shape. She's hung around wrestling. She's trained a little bit. She did the wrestling TV show where she did a lot of the choreographing.
Yeah.
So I think she's been around it enough. I think we're safe. But let's just say, what if? Okay. What if she comes out and it's not good? What if WrestlePalooza is not good? Does that change your opinion? Do you all of a sudden go, all right, I would trade this for Britt Baker? But here's the argument that the internet's going to make. They're all going to say Britt Baker's not that good. They don't understand the way we look at wrestling, right? Britt Baker is an entertainer.
I do like Britt Baker a lot.
Sure.
That's why my first initial thing was to go Britt Baker. I'd be okay as long as I still got to have this experience. But if I didn't get to have the AJ Lee experience this last time, I'm. But
it's the question of what you said. Is it 3? Do you get a coupon with 3 trips to the ice cream store, or do you just have this new ice cream store that you can visit anytime you want? And you assume with Britt Baker that she's going to be good and she's going to entertain you, right? Now, there's always the option. There's always the possibility, right? Britt Baker shows up and she's not good.
She reminds me of like a Chelsea Green where they are able to talk on the microphone and they enthrall me just by the way that they talk, their attitude, their everything, that I'm okay with that if their wrestling's not up to that level.
That's the way I look at
as much as everybody else is.
That's the way I look at all of wrestling. Is
you should be a great wrestler,
the
but
X's
like
and O's
super,
do
dead
not
in the
matter
eyes
to
and
me.
boring, and I'm just not gonna care.
Yeah, The X's and O's don't matter to me. It is the presentation and the package that which you present somebody to me, and the story that you give me is all that really matters to me. The in the ring shit doesn't matter. That's why I said this last John Cena thing has not been fun for me, because he's kind of broke the fourth wall, right? Like, this is my last SmackDown appearance. I'm gonna give you one more, the best of. I'm gonna do CM Punk's move. I'm gonna do Edge's move. I'm gonna play to the crowd. To me, that doesn't do a lot for me. I want a story to be enthralled in, and right now, the best thing going is the Alexa and Charlotte, and now the Becky, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, AJ Lee stuff. I'm going to officially say I would still take AJ Lee, based on just a gut instinct that this is going to be good. And a gut instinct that it's probably not 3 appearances. But even if it is, let's say I have to be held.
How much fun would it be just to work with your husband all the time?
Sure.
You know what I mean?
I'm sure that'd be fun. But my point is more just from a selfish fan point of view, because you're trying to look at it. You're trying to put yourself in their position. I was excited because I
asked you, I said, like, have they ever, like, teamed up before? Is this, like, a thing?
So they've had stories together.
After they were married, or like before?
While they were dating.
Okay.
They had a story that kind of intertwined. It was Daniel Bryan, Kane, CM Punk, John Cena, and they were all kind of involved in a story. Never, I don't think, as far as I can recollect, have they had a story where it was like blatantly clear that they are together like this. I don't believe. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong about that as well.
We shall find out.
But yeah, that to me, I'm going to go AJ Lee. I think that's the way you go. I mean, I believe ultimately Britt Baker ends up in WWE anyway. I know people don't agree with me on that.
That's
if she ever wrestles
in
again.
AEW right now? What's going on with that? Do you know?
Man, it seems like every time I read about it, it's Tony Khan saying, we know she's still available. Like, we have her. There's just no story for her. It's her kind of saying, like, they haven't given me the call. It doesn't seem to be as contentious as some people want to make it. I believe that Mercedes Moné pissed her off and she was just like, I'm good. Like, I came here when you had nothing, Tony Khan, and I started this, and I bled literally for this company.
Yeah.
And when you got a new shiny toy, you chose to go that direction and gave me no respect, and you're letting Mercedes Moné dictate storylines and all this stuff. And she probably just said, hey, call me when you're done fucking around.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where, like, with Tony Khan, why not just let her go? Release her from her contract. She'd be good at NXT, because I think ultimately, I don't know what her aspirations are, but she'd be unbelievable just in NXT even.
Yeah. I agree.
They speak noise, I rise from hate. They say stay quiet, I chose to create. No filter, no leash, no PG tone. Sit atop my throne when I set the tone. All these little nerds want a Wi-Fi flex. Gimmick boy shit, can't cash the checks. I spit truth from the brain, not AI quips. You a mark, bitch, like an osprey flip. Y'all fantasy book, I reality bite. I spit the hot takes that make the internet fight. Tell Meltzer I melt him, I set the pace. No stars for they ass, I just spit in their face. Camera turn on, I'm storming your brain. Every word a chair shot like I'm hitting the vein. I don't need kayfabe, baby, I break all illusion. If you're stuck in a form, I'll be a transfusion. I don't play the heel, I love this shit. The anti-hero, the pod blue chip. So F the safe take, F crowd control, Notorious D, here to shock the wrestling world.